welcome to the Palladium at Crown, because tonight is the team of the century for the Richmond Football Club, and one of the greats of all time, Dermot Brereton, is on the spot. G'day, Derm.
How you doing there, Edward?
What's happening, pal?
Well, there's 1,000 people in here at the Palladium, and it is the Richmond team of the century. There is absolute champions everywhere you look. As I say, 1,000 people. We might just walk straight in now, hosted by none other than the great man, Tommy Hafey, speaking at the moment. Rexy, sorry, Tommy. The Footy Show, we just want to wish everybody here at Richmond congratulations on making the team of the century. And from the Footy Show, happy birthday to Tommy Hafey.
Oh, well
68
done.
today. Congratulations, mate. Still managing the 3,000 push-ups a day, Tommy, at 68?
I never miss, you know that.
Oh, and speaking of missing Tommy, I'm not going to miss this bloke. He's been hanging out all his life. Rex Hunt didn't make the team, but he's done a great job hosting here tonight. And apart from aspiring to make the team of the century, he's actually wanted to make the team of the century in networks. You're finally on Channel 9.
Well, thank you very much. Would you actually like to answer my phone in the morning, you idiot? Thank you very much, Sam. You set this up and I owe you one. I reckon I owe you about 20. Thank you very much.
Well, there he is, the magnificent Rex Hunt. We'll just move across the line here. Yes, Samuel?
There's obviously some great names made the side. Who are the more prominent ones?
Well, I look over to my left here, and Roy Wright, the great Roy Wright, is here. There's Rhett Bartlett waving, Roy Wright here. And I've got to shake the great man's hand there. Congratulations, sir. And we've moved right through the line. And well, look, if I
hang on,
stopped...
Derm, before you move on, you said Rhett Bartlett was there. We know that the
Could you
big
get
controversy was that Kevin Bartlett wasn't fronting tonight. Can you talk to Rhett for 2 seconds and just find out what Kevin's feeling is about being first rover in the team but not returning to Richmond?
All right, well, we'll speak to Rhett. And Rhett, you're filling in for the dad tonight?
Yes, it could have been worse. It could have been Sachin Littlefeather accepting the award.
He's got a personality too, and you don't get it. Mate, I'm an ex-footballer. I get nothing like that. That went right over my head. But I have to say, there is a time for everybody to come home, and it happens to just about every player. When is the time for Kevin to come home?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
Rex,
Whenever. Yes?
this is Sam.
Big brother.
Where are you?
Yeah,
Hey.
you're there. Are you disappointed your dear old dad's not there? You must be.
No, not really, because I get a free feed.
You're going to argue with that.
You must be disappointed. Rat, listen to me. You must be disappointed your father's not there giving the fans what he gave them for 20-odd years.
Right. Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I can't do anything about it.
Look, guys, I think we could talk about this all night, but it is Richmond's night. It is the 100 years of the Richmond Footy Club. Let's celebrate that. Hopefully it'll all patch up in the end.
Beautifully done, Derm. You'll get out alive now.
Yeah, I know. If I hadn't have done something like that, they might have killed me. Well, look, the Flea Waitman here as well. There is champions everywhere. The current, here he is, Matty Richardson. He's standing next to the centre-half forward of the century. You must be a bit nervous, Richo.
Yeah, I'm very shocked that I made the team, Dermot, but it's an honour, and hopefully, you know, I'll deserve the spot in a few years' time.
Congratulations. I think you have earned one now. And Royce, no big surprises. We all knew you were going to get the pivot in the middle of the forward line.
Yes, it was actually a good surprise for me because there were some good players that played at Richmond in the 20s and 30s, and I dare say there was a fair centre-half forward there.
Yeah, and I don't know if the sepia would have captured them in their all their glory, but there is absolute champions everywhere. And you know I'm going to hunt down Sheeds. He's at the end there. He's trying to make out I'm not going to make my way over to him. You got the camera on him there. Kevin, here we come. Here we come, Kevin. Congratulations. I'm very well, Kevin. How are you, better to the point?
Getting very annoyed with you, Dermot. You're getting through the huddle again. The third time in 2 decades.
It must be wonderful to see all these great players and be ranked with them.
Well, it is. There's no doubt about that. I mean, the players that have been selected here this evening, and I think the fans, Tiger fans, have had a great night. So it's just a great honour for myself to be tucked away down in the back pocket and well hidden.
Is there a new contract well hidden for next year at the Bombers?
Well, Dermot, you just keep talking up the price and I'll hang on to your coattails, son.
And Kev,
I'm working for him.
Kev, you'd be pretty happy with Matthew Lloyd's announcement today, 2 more years at the Bombers.
Can't believe the president of Collingwood would be at the Richmond function. On the week you're playing Richmond. That's outrageous, Eddie. Stay out of the show.
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry, the Richmond fans will get enough of Collingwood come the weekend. Don't worry about that.
Now, Edward, there is a fly in the ointment. I did hear a voice over the back here. I know who you are, Lou. I'm just worried about you at this.
Well, I'll tell you what. On Saturday, they're playing for the Dyer Richards Cup, and that's the trophy. And that's Jack Dyer's granddaughter, Georgie. Say hello to Georgie.
Hello, Georgia. Yeah, the magnificent Georgia. She's filling in for Jack, who's not all that well at the moment. And as Lou says, they're playing for the Lou Richards...
No, Jack Dyer, Lou Richards.
Yeah, the Lou Richards, Jack Dyer, Lou Richards. I wasn't putting you first. Lou was making you feel good. Well, it's all called the Cup. I'm not quite sure.
Hey, Lou, Lou, do what you used to do when you played Richmond. Go around and kick everyone in the leg.
Well, I will, but I was very kind to them, Eddie, because I used to put iron on my boots so they wouldn't get tetanus.
Have you any idea where you are, Lou?
Hello, Sam. I expected you to be sitting there with a friend.
What?
Some sort of a friend.
I'm sitting here with the rabbi.
Well, that's fair enough, isn't it? That's the best you can get tonight, I'll tell you now.
Turn, Lou.
I've got a shower. Just quickly, I've also saw... Stewie was here a second ago, but Three Brownlows wasn't good enough to get him in the team. Matty Knights and Rainsy over here, a couple of great blokes, and we'll just quickly go to Knightsy. Hey, what are you going to do to the Pies on the weekend, mate?
Oh, Dermot, with 4 games to go, with the destiny in our own hands, really got to get into the Pies. And as I said, for me tonight, very humbling and just great to be here on the Jack Dyer Foundation night. It's just a credit to him, and I feel really proud to be involved with the Jack Dyer Foundation.
He's a captain, and you can tell he does all the public speaking.
All right,
but
Tim.
it is brilliant down here, and Rexy's making his way back over quickly. Rex is saying wind it up. He's the floor manager as well. But also to Tommy Hafey, I think I've counted 11 people have actually made the team who he coached. So a great tribute to the great man, and it is a fantastic night here. Almost 1,000 people in here, Ed, so it's a brilliant night for the Tigers.
Good on you, Derm. Thanks very much for joining us down there at the Crown Casino. As we leave the Richmond team of the century, let's have a look at the actual team. And from the backline, the coach here, Tom Hafey. From the backline, Michael Green, Vic Thorpe, Kevin Sheedy. The halfbacks are Basil McCormack, Gordon Strang and Mervyn Keane. The centres, Burke Barrett and Clay. Francis Burke, Billy Barrett and Dick Clay. The half-forwards, Roger Dean, Royce Hart and Matthew Richardson. The forward line is Dale the Flea Waitman, Jack Titus and Bill Morris. The followers are Roy Wright, Jack Dyer and Kevin Bartlett. The interchange, Des Rowe, Ian Stewart, Jeff Rains and Matthew Knights, the captain of the side. Who else could it be but Captain Blood himself, Jack Dyer? We'll come back and have a look at the sides for Richmond and Collingwood in a moment.